maiden Modus Super Series appearance.
91.
And he tees up that very nicely in case Lonsdale can't claim the leg.
Double top, and it's open. Very good.
On the third leg.
Great timing.
Tom Lonsdale.
That's exactly what you want in your first game. Strange ending to what's been a gripping first game of the day.
11.
And it still continues.
We require 4.
Finally,
shot and the match.
Lonsdale lands
Tom
the double
Lonsdale.
that wins the match, and they can be the scrappy little victories that make the difference in the end, whether it's pursuit of a table-topping position and a place at finals night, or maybe a spot in Group B. Stefan left to scratch his head. He can't believe what's happened.
One person is taking shots like that, one isn't. Well, that leaves 86. Now that shot's off. Heneghan, for the first time in this match, gets 3 clean darts at a double. And he cannot afford to miss.
He requires 40.
Double 10.
Game shot on the third.
That will be relief for Connor.
Heneghan.
First dart that is successful at a double for the day, and now he can build on it easily.
Simon, he requires 126.
60 different players. Bullseye finish again. And again successful. Just like his first game yesterday.
Simon Adams.
Well, it's in his hands. And he is going to get a go himself. Oh my.
76.
He's missed a big number.
Simon, you require 20.
And now Simon Adams gets 3 clear darts to knock Conor Heneghan off his perch. 3 goes, 3 hits earlier in the game. That's now 3 darts, 3 misses. But he does land the winning double. And Simon Adams can't believe that he has just conquered Conor Heneghan. The Saint seals the win in dramatic fashion. Held his nerve and held his throw in the decider. Last start in hand double. And the Saints takes glory in that.
Saw it last night. It was very good. Love that. 12 darter, 45 seconds. Well, we're back right on.
Second leg, it's Thomas to throw first.
What we saw yesterday.
Looking to level this one and make it 4-3 for the 3rd straight game today.
32.
We'll return for tops.
We still have the possibility of a game that goes 7 legs and will be done in less than 10 minutes.
Thomas, you require 40.
There you go, 3-3, 7 minutes 58. Here we go, guys. Go Bull with the last dart. We know where Blom's going.
95.
That would have been some full stop on what has been a whirlwind game.
Maybe the bull for Banks.
56. Moreno required 25.
Both players missed that target for the win. And Blom misses the outer ring as well twice.
25.
Blom may have blown it. Double 10. For a second win against Blom this week. And Banks does the double. What a special game that was. I cannot wait for them to play it tomorrow. Australia is the other one that has had a world finalist. What's he up to?
100.
Well, could have been a fancy finish there from the Irishman.
Oh, Pete, just talking PDC.
96. Connie required 32.
32.
Game shot in the 3rd leg. Conor Heneghan.
Yeah, before we go any further, we will acknowledge Neil Duff. Because he is a world champion and from Northern Ireland.
We've got Tony David in the video as well, of course, haven't we?
Correct. Got to dent your confidence.
I'm not sure.
Stefan, you require 40.
What happened there? A little word from the referee before he threw his dart as well.
25.
Well, that's interesting.
Connie require
I think
10.
he might have just put something down on the table, whether it was darts or his glass, as Connor was throwing. Sure, it was unintentional. Owen Biggs, the referee, got involved.
8.
That's
Stephanie
10
require 15.
for the match missed over 2 legs. Stefan's got 15. And he's got the win as well.
Game shot and the match.
Strange
Stefan
ending
Henderyck.
to that game. But the man who apologises at the end has now got himself his first win of the day. And that changes this table because he still sits at 5th. They're still having a conversation. The player and the referee will try and get some more information for you on that.
$94. Tommy requires 68.
Tom's got to get into this game. If he can't find this shot, he could be 3-0 down.
Game
Very
shot
well
the
done.
third leg. Tom Lonsdale.
Yeah, takes it out on tops. Not putting in the level that he produced
Fourth leg,
yesterday
it's Thomas
so
Banks
far
to throw
today.
first.
Give me a single, give me a double. Here's the double.
77.
And that could have been the win.
132.
Well, this now won't be the leveller because Banks needed at least the moat around the castle.
47. Tommy requires 32.
Lonsdale may end up being king of the castle come the end of the day.
Game shot and the
He's dug that one out.
Tom
Seemed to be
Lonsdale.
struggling at the start of the game, but he's turned it around to double his win tally for the day. And Tom Lonsdale gets the better of Banks in that one. Go and look for Michael's dummy over there somewhere. It was brilliant. Box office.
We don't tend to have those kind of disagreements anymore, which is a bit of a shame.
95.
They tend to be off camera.
I know you require 93.
Well, let's be a bit mean. We've been talking about niceness. Put in the chat. What's your favourite darting dispute? No
Game
dispute
shot
about who
the
won that
second
leg.
leg.
Emphatically
Moreno Blom.
claimed by Moreno Blom in 15 darts to level up the match.
Nobody's allowed to put me and Taylor, by the way. But his doubles in this match, ooh, he went for the old window of opportunity shot.
51.
Is he getting a little bit bored in this game? He's doing some stuff.
I think he thought he was on something else, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think that the pace of the game
60.
being
Require
slower than he
88.
would like, he's actually messing with his mind here.
Game shot on the 5th leg.
That
Moreno
one
Blom.
worked out nicely. 3-2.
Heavily advantage Adams.
He's not going to block tops. That'll be a help.
40.
Just that bit of the flight that was
Moreno,
sticking
you
up in
require
front of it might have
136.
been enough to flick it away.
Well, that's interesting. He went for 51, 51, 34,
70.
which I can totally get behind because he
Simon,
thought
you
that was his
require
last
40.
chance.
So Simon Adams has come all the way from South Africa to participate here at the Modus Super Series, looking for back-to-back wins against the top 2 going into today. And he finds the top 1 to get it.
Simon Adams.
Simon Adams picked up maximum points from his first 2 fixtures, winning 2 last leg deciders and showing that he's got plenty of bottle by landing the winning double last start in hand on both occasions.
Yeah, one of only 2 players that have found a maximum checkout here at the Modus Super Series
36.
prior
Thomas, you
to
require
this week
56.
from this group,
Game
I
shot
might
the first
add.
leg.
But
Thomas
Banks takes the first leg in 17 darts. A very strong start. Got to be able to throw in a relaxed sense and accurately.
132.
But your body
Connie
must stay
164.
still, otherwise you are going to miss.
It was a super effort from Banks. Heneghan shakes his head, having got nowhere near the intended
46.
target of treble
Thomas, you
19.
require 12.
So Banks goes east,
Game shot on the
and
5th
that's
leg.
perfectly
Thomas
pitched. 3-2, 1 away from a second win of the day. Not win the game.
Possibly not. How many times this week have we seen people go for something like double 10 or double top and go next door.
24.
At least if he did double 5, he would have had a shot at
38.
double 15. Banks, double 14. And in the bottom corner, he takes his second win of the day, but that for Heneghan is a third straight loss. He stays in second position for now, but now he's got everybody on his tail. In fact, he's got someone ahead of him as well.
Time in require,
In that case, his walking song will be Halo by Texas.
He chooses double 16.
26.
Well, never mind Halo. There he goes, way low.
Require 62.
What? How many times has that happened this week? Double 4.
Game shot
That's
on the
how you do
full
it.
Stefan Henderyck.
He's got a few in the bank, as this guy. He's tried a few different routes.
Level with Lonsdale at the top of the table.
And every time he plays in the 7th leg, he seems to play better.
105. Stephanie require.
He's got the whole group in his hands now. Oh, has he?
122.
That's been a sideshow, hasn't it?
Simon
Neighbouring
require,
doubles have been hit,
36.
and that's hit at the wrong time for Henderyck. Is it the right time for Simon Adams?
Where's Lisa Stansfield when you need her? This is the right time to hit double 9. It's happened again. 4-3 to Simon Adams. I hope he's not using up lives here, but 3 wins from 3. And now he's on 10 points, only 3 legs behind Tom Lonsdale. But Lonsdale has that game in hand for the day. But they are starting to show micro signs of frustration.
52.
And that was
Right,
a
now
micro
require
miss,
80.
wasn't it, for Lonsdale? Now Blom goes for 2 tops, but plays it safe enough that he still gets a dart at the target.
Game shot
And
the
he
further.
uses those darts
Right
to
over.
guide it in. Well done, that. That's how to go for 2 tops. Yep, definitely inside it.
He's got to be careful. He might have the players' marshal on his back.
140.
I wouldn't worry about the players' marshal at the minute. I'd be worrying about the fact that Lonsdale's on 82 after 9.
If anyone's wondering why the
98.
referee's not saying
Require
anything, it's
82.
actually the right thing, because if it's not bothering Lonsdale, you don't want to bring it to his attention. This gets the attention of
Game shot and the
everybody,
match.
because Tom Lonsdale
Lonsdale.
has made it a hat-trick of wins that sees him pull clear at the top of the table, past the halfway stage in this group, and who would have thought that at the start of the day? Lonsdale gets the victory. It's another 4-3.
88.
1-3-3 to leave 28. That's a little bit awkward.
Game
He
shot on the
slid
full
it in
flag.
somehow.
Thomas
That
Banks.
might have been the only place available in that double, you know.
I wouldn't advocate that. Especially right now on tops. But somebody's
shot
just
and the
won
match.
a match in 5
Thomas
legs.
Banks.
First time today, and for only the second time today, a game does not go 7 legs, but Bulldog Banks has just launched his way up the table by 2 spots. He's now in 4th, and he's having a very good day.
We've seen some combos in this game. He's had an 82. Blom's had a 97.
On this combo, do you want fries with it?
125.
Again, he just drags that last dart, the one at the double.
Rene require 100.
And he leaves 5 in bits as well. Even if Blom doesn't take this out, it's not going to be easy for Connor. Oh, another.
60.
I'm going to explain
Rene
why as well,
require
because
5.
if he hits a single 1 and then goes inside on the double 2, he's blocked the double 1.
Game shot on the
Avoids
full
that
flag.
just, and it's all
Heneghan.
square.
I just missed a trick, didn't I? With that combination shot. Do you want 5s with that? He's almost throwing towards the opponent when he does things like this.
134.
I don't know why he'd turn round there. When the camera cut back to him, he was facing Conor Heneghan.
45.
Anybody
Rene require
aware?
36.
I don't know.
Well, I'm in the dark. I think he'll split this. Double 4.
Game shot on the 6th.
Shock horror, we're going the
Rene
distance. That's true. But it must start here. Interesting. Very interesting. He's got it wrong.
133.
He's left double one.
Require 102.
Adams only on a similar finish to Lonsdale, who may take his out. Double 16. Found.
Game
Brilliant.
Sean the third leg.
Break, break, break.
Tom
102
Lonsdale.
taken by Tom. He's going to get a dart at tops to continue
Game shot and the match.
this winning streak,
Tom Lonsdale.
ending Simon Adams' own little streak in the process. Adams won his first 3 games today, but Lonsdale proved too strong as he makes it 6 on the spin. We're about to find out because he now has to burn a dart.
100. Moreno, you require 25.
It worked.
On the fifth leg.
It works a trick. All on throw.
Sixth leg, it's Stefan to throw first. Game on.
I smell trouble.
138.
He may have to take this out to get any points
Moreno, you require
on a day in
137.
which he's played every single possible leg.
I think that's the first time he's taken a sip of water. And he took the wrong glass.
84.
And he's got the wrong outcome in all of those games.
40.
And Henderyck can rub salt into the wound. And does exactly that.
Stefan Henderyck.
As Moreno Blom has a remarkable day at the Super Series. All 5 of his fixtures going 4-3, but he's lost all 5 of them. Adams last starting. It's often the case, isn't it? Particularly with older players, actually, that when they miss a
55.
target, they can't work out.
66.
They know what they needed when they went to the ball, but when he hit the 4 going for the 18s, and he just lost the track of his thought and what he was trying to do. Like this, though, 14-12 tops.
It's the old hurdle shot.
26.
14, 12, 20.
How much you require?
Unfortunately, the end
55.
product, not there. And Banks knows a thing or two about a 2-0 lead.
Game
And he
on the
sneaks
second
that
leg.
in. And
Thomas
once again,
Banks.
Bulldog Banks finds himself 2 legs to the good.
$64. So I'm going to require.
Even there, there's a lot of thought behind going the bullseye there. I'll explain that in a second. Because Adams on double 4 could be all square. Double 2. 2-2. Desmond
Game on the fourth
for the
leg.
South African.
Simon
And
Adams.
there it is again. But he might yet take out the remainder.
63.
Oh, great chance for Banks now.
Thomas, you require 15.
His reaction, if he hits this, will be priceless.
Game shot and
Look
the
at that.
match.
Very
Thomas
happy with his day's work. He's going to go into the final day of the group with a very healthy points total of 10. After winning 1 game from 5 yesterday, he has quadrupled his output on Tuesday and found his way to 3rd position, which is now a guaranteed spot going ahead of the last day of the group. That's not a misfire. Why?
94.
Went
Connie
straight
required
for the
40.
bull. Why on earth would he do that, and why now? What was he thinking? What was he feeling?
On the first leg.
And what's he feeling
Conor
now?
Heneghan.
Clumsy? Foolish?
This is a big moment. Big, big moment. Big, big dart. And in
50.
keeping with one of the
Connie required
patterns of the
52.
week, it's in the bed next door.
I've never seen anything like it. Seen plenty of
Game
that,
shot on
though.
the third leg.
This is all
Conor
going the
Heneghan.
way of Hino.
On Wednesday.
Let's not forget the leg difference. If Heneghan wins this game
91.
4-0, which looks very likely right now, he's going to be 2 points behind Lonsdale going into Wednesday, but with a superior leg difference.
45.
And it's not just 1 or 2.
Ronnie, you require
It'll be more like
40.
4.
Double 10. This group
Game shot
was
of the
turned
match.
upside down for Conor
Heneghan.
Heneghan, but he's dug deep and turned it back around, ending with 2 wins after 3 defeats and closing with a 4-0 win against a man who hadn't lost before that game. Lonsdale loses, Heneghan wins, and he does it with a thumping scoreline, 4-0.